Hello friends, it's Chari. Welcome back to my channel and another Flosstube video. So this is Flosstube 15, I think. I'm pretty sure. I filmed last one with my sister, which was a lot of fun, but we are about to go on our annual cousins camping trip this weekend, so I figured I better hurry up and film a Flosstube update because it's been a couple weeks. Mostly because I haven't updated you on my autumn folk in a while since I started. I'm going to put our stitch along graphic up here. I divided it into 4 sections for 4 weeks of stitching, and I personally am on week 4 myself. Of course, if you're stitching along, it doesn't matter where you start or how long it takes. Please share your progress on social media. We have a hashtag. I'll put it down here. That's hashtag HOD Autumn Folk Sal, S-A-L. And also tag me and Kathy, and I will put our Instagram handles here. Also on Facebook, you can tag us. We like seeing your progress. I like sharing. I don't think there's quite as many of you stitching this one as Summer, and that might be because I know that this was a piece that was stitched when Chantel had her retreat last year, so I know there's a handful of people that have already stitched it, but this one is really fun to stitch and it's going really fast. I love the little crows in there, and I am almost done, which I will show you when I get to whips. So if you're stitching along, please share and tag me so I can reshare it and see it as well. I think that's it as far as kind of updates. I don't have a lot going on. I've just been working very much ready for fall. So I have a couple finishes, whips, and some new starts. Actually, something that I started and finished since last time, but it's really small. I need to spend some time fully finishing some things into some little pillows for my dough bowl. I'm kind of trying to finish a few up and then have a finishing day so I can finish more than one at a time. Yeah, so let's get right into it, and we'll start with haul, which I don't have a lot of actually today. No patterns, shockingly. No fabric, shockingly. I haven't been shopping, I guess. So we'll flip the camera and get right into all of the stitchy good stuff. Okay, so let's talk about some haul. I got my second Project Sweetwater subscription box in the mail. This one came with a 5-inch charm pack, which was all kind of messed up when it arrived, so I've tried to straighten it out a little bit, and a 5-inch dessert roll. And they also included some of the little labels from their threads subscription. So these are little sew-in labels. Looks like there's 2 of each style. So there is the little card that's in there. But I believe that the threads is also a subscription that you can get as well. I think that they include these kind of as a promo thing to try to get you to get that one. Yeah, they included another set of new threads woven labels, so that's something you can look into as well. But this box comes with instructions to make 4 different projects. You do have to supplement these with some other fabrics, for instance if you want to make the quilt, but it has instructions for the quilt, the treat bags, the mug mat, and the pillow. So all the instructions for all those come in this box as well. I do have had one other box. I haven't done the project in it yet, but I did buy the extra fabric to do that. Alright, I also got some chenille trims. These are from Vintage Needle Arts. This one is Bermuda Bay. I believe this one is Liberty Blue, Galaxy Blue, and then this one is called Coal. And I bought so many blues because I wasn't sure what would match my project. I don't always trust the colors on the internet. But I haven't done a project with chenille yet, so this will be interesting. The blues are for a patriotic pillow. I also got some Lady Dot Create trim. This is the color Jack Chenille. This is the color Thunder Cloud, which is a little more muted than the other blues. And then this is the mini pom-pom in the color Licorice. So all new trims to me to give a try on some projects. The other thing I got was some Benzie Design goodies. I placed an order for some wool robing to use for stuffing. We stuffed our tomato when I took the class with this, and I like it better than the polyfill. I also got this cute little felt-shaped ghost, a bag full of felt pumpkin shapes, and a bag full of candy corn. And I think that these will be really fun to tuck into some decor and displays, like the Chantel's on the Edge display. You know, if I ever get my hands-on design Halloween plaid all year done, which I haven't even started. So I just picked these up. I have thought about them for a while and never bought them, and I finally just pulled the trigger and bought some. I think they were on sale when I picked them up. And finally, I placed a Pashta design order. She had a new release, and I picked up a few things. I did leave some things behind. I did not buy everything. That's not to say I won't in the future, because they were really cute. There was a jumbo crayon, a big giant pencil that was really cute, and a pie. I got the Smiling Scarecrow die, which is a scarecrow head. He has a cute hat and some little fringe. I got 2 dies to go with a pumpkin die that I already own. I already have the jack-o'-lantern details, the original, and the autumn floral details original. These are a new second version, so this is a different jack-o'-lantern face that you can add to the pumpkin, and this is a new floral arrangement you can add to the pumpkin. So I added those to my stash, and then this is the turkey trot die, which makes the cutest turkey out of felt. But I do want to say that my friend Audrey got this and made a peacock, and it is adorable. So it's not just good for turkeys, it's good for peacocks too. I also got the Autumn Leaves color story. She had some new colors of felt, and this color story actually had some of those new colors. So this is a good way to get those colors, some additional colors. I love that she kind of already curates a color palette for you with the coordinating embellishments and floss all together packaged nicely. I actually leave my color stories together in my storage. I don't break them up because it's nice that that color palette is already put together for you. Okay, I have 2 new starts to share with you today. I have these in some project bags that I made from fun Halloween material. The first one is Halloween signs. I'm going to hold that up so we don't have the glare. I think these are really cute, but I don't like them on the black fabric because you can't see the black stitching. So I had always intended to stitch these on something else. I got this pattern probably last year and just kind of tucked it away and hadn't done anything with it. So if you remember the green elixir from XG Designs that I got, that is what I started this one on. So I started, there's 4, I started Double Double Toil and Trouble. This is a 36 count elixir, and as far as colors go, I don't think I'm using the colorful colors. I just pulled my colors. They're really easy because there's only 4 colors. So you need a white, a black, an orange, and a green. And so I just pulled from stash. So we have coal for our black. Marzipan is my creamy white color. It shows up pretty nicely there. Tree frog is green. There's only little accents of green, so this particular one is just on the witch's hat. I might change that. You know, this is just that little thing on the pumpkin. This is on the skeleton's hat. I think this guy's really fun. I can't wait to stitch him. And these. So, you know, this one, maybe I'll change it to purple. Who knows? And then I use clay pot for my orange because I thought these looked really good on this fabric. So a little small start there. And these are going to be pretty small since this is 36. But I just think they'll be kind of cute. Maybe little pillows, maybe actual little signs that I could stand up on a spool or something to put on my dining room table. We'll just see. But I did decide to go ahead and get these started. They go pretty fast because it's mostly, you know, text. So I'm not sure which one I'll start next. Maybe this guy because I think the skeleton is really cool. So we'll see. Modernist. The other new start, which is in my little trick-or-treater bag here, is, actually there's multiple things in this bag, but the one I'm going to show you is If Pumpkins Could Fly, which is hands-on design. I am stitching mine on 40 count flannel flower. And let me grab my threads here, my floss. Most of these are called for. Coal is not part of this. I don't know why it's on here. Coal is not used. The dark is blackboard. The only one that's not in the chart is this purple. And the reason why I have it in here is because I think I want to pull in a little purple with this little banner that says boo. I don't know if I just want to change the words to say boo, or maybe change the little banners and the letters. The banners be purple and the letters be white. I also am considering, and since I only have one, this little star here, there's only 3. I am thinking about pulling this one out and making some purple stars because I just like the purple added into there. So yeah, and the other thing I changed is the green. It calls for grasshopper, which I couldn't find. And then I found it in my kit from class. That was one of our colors. However, I had already pulled 2 greens, which is bean sprout and frog legs. And what I decided to do was use both of them. So like this line is frog legs, and then I use bean sprout for the stems on my pumpkins. So I'll just continue that through here. So my lines will be the frog legs, which is a lighter, and then all of my vines will be the pumpkins. I think they're pretty. I compared it to the grasshopper once I found it, and it was pretty close. So not too far off. But I do think I want to add the purple in somewhere. I might not do the stars. It's too close to the letters now that I'm looking at it. But I definitely want it down here with the word boo. And there is also a little ornament in here. I don't know if I'll stitch him or not, yet to be determined. This was the thing I was really excited about. I think it'll make a really cute pillow, especially because I'm stitching it on 40, so it's very small. So those are new starts since last time. I do have one other new start that I'll show you in finishes because it's finished. I lied. I had another new start that I forgot to bring in here, so I'm going to stick this in the right place in the video. I started my gathered pumpkins from the Gather Round series from Hands on Design. I have all of them. I never started Gather Wildflowers. I'll do it eventually, but so I started on the little cute little barn. And this is on Platinum Lugana, which I've been stitching on linen so much lately that going back to Lugana is sometimes a challenge. But I think this one will be fine. It's not a dyed Lugana, so it's not as tight as some of the others. So that's as far as I've gotten on that. I think this is a really cute series too, and that's why I'm kind of skipping over wildflowers. I'll go back, but I wanted to get to this. It also kind of matches the autumn folk with the cute little crows and stuff. So yeah, so that is Gather Pumpkins from Hands On Design. Now on to whips, which I know I showed this last time. Look, I found this. It's Scout. This is another project bag I made. I've got 2 projects in here. One I have not started yet, but the one I want to show you is I Love Fall Most of All. And if you remember from the last video with my sister, I was unhappy with the yellow. I also decided I was very unhappy with the teal, like it was too light. So I have picked out everything I have put into this stitch except the letter I. And this I haven't picked out yet, but I will. I thought about leaving it because it's, you know, the variegation in it was kind of the darker color until I realized it's stitched too high and there's not room for my acorn. So it's going to have to come out regardless. So I feel like I've restarted this like 4 times, but I think I'm on track now. The colors I ended up using, and this is on, let me find the sticker, it's stuck inside the bag, 36 count flax. The colors are ones I pulled from Stash. Pull them off this. This will be the acorns. This is the light color. I haven't stitched it yet. This was the color I liked, and then I picked out. So this is technically what most still is, but it will become tartan plaid. So I've already restitched the word love in tartan plaid, and I like the way that looks much better. Kumquat is my dark red. That's what I've already, or excuse me, dark orange. That's what I've already started the word fall. I think this might be a good one to take camping. Sunflower was the one I decided to go with for the sunflowers, obviously, and it shows up way, way better than what I had before. Trail Dust is my dark brown. That is the eye. And Black Coffee will be my crow when I get to there. I think that's the only thing that's the Black Coffee. So I'm much happier with it now. It was worth not restarting, but almost. So I think that this will go pretty fast now that I'm a little happier with my colors and I've picked the word love out like 3 times. So that is the progress on I Love Fall Most of All. All right, the other most important whip of the day is Autumn Folk. I'm going to pull this out so there's no glare. Here is, I'm almost done. So I still need to do, there's specialty stitches here, here, and here. I wait to do those at the end, so as I move my hoop around, I don't, you know, distort them or anything. So I am down to the bottom. I have a few more back stitches to do. I didn't get to them last night. And then Kathy has a box down here where you can put your initials, which is what she did. I'm on the fence. There is enough space, I think, to put my entire last name because it's short. So I might do Moss. I also might backstitch Moss. I'm not sure because what I don't like, or not that I don't like it, there's still like a void here. So I feel like you need to put something here. If it's not letters, what is it? Ooh, maybe another crow because I think he's cute. Oh, that might be what I do. One of these guys that's facing this way, just repeat that motif like right down here on a branch. I like that idea. I just thought of that. Anyway, so I need to finish this, whatever I'm doing here, and then my specialty stitches, and I will be all done. That's all that's left. So I'm excited to get this one finished so I can kind of take it out of my rotation and put in something else. So this is in my box or my bag of mini things. Oh, by the way, it's a little weenie dog dressed as a mummy. I had to cut my panel so that I got all the weenie dogs on the panel. Anyway, side note. This is the Halloween quilt from Primrose Cottage 13 Spooky Smalls, which I got last year. I plan on also doing this guy here. And maybe this one, maybe change the colors. I'm not sure. What I did was I took, this is why coal is in the If Pumpkins Could Fly, because I'm using the same orange, which is Clockwork, and coal to stitch this. Now this is tiny. This is on 36 count Grandpa's sleeve by XQ Designs, but I think that this looks cool for a Halloween stitch, and this is probably what I will stitch those other ones in that book also on this. It's fun to find the spots you want to use, right? Because like some are big. There's also this orangey yellow color going on. This one didn't quite get much orange on it, but I'm going to make a little pillow out of this, which is why I got some of the trims I shared earlier. But anyway, this is the Halloween quilt from 13 Spooky Smalls. So I'm going to do this one too and do the same thing and use the colors that match some of the stitches I'm already working on, because it only has 3 colors, so it's pretty easy to just switch it out to something that matches. And I may do the white pumpkin in like a lighter orange. I'm not really sure. So this one I may change more. I will let you know when I get to that point. And then my other finish is in this other bag that I made. I loved this fabric. I quilted it right on the lines, and I was very careful to line up my edges, but it turned out so cute. And I love the zipper pull from Cherry Chick Biz. I'll add the links to all that. But the last one I finished, which was in progress last time, is Spirits and Spells by Brenda Gervais. And I am stitching mine on a 40 count Eastwick needle and flax. And she is all done. And I'm not really sure how I want to finish her. This is on a box, but I'm not really feeling the box. So I don't know if I'll make like an oval shaped pillow. I considered, having square corners and putting motif in each corner. I don't know. I don't really know if I want to do that. I have another oval shaped one too that is a snowman. So if I can figure out how to make it like a little pillow I can tuck into a dough bowl, I'll probably do that versus the box. So, if you've done something circular or oval shaped that's a pillow and it's worked out, let me know. Or if you have other ideas, I would love to hear them. But I think she turned out so cute. Oh, let me show you the colors, because I just picked whatever colors I wanted that had nothing to do with what was called for. So here are my colors, and they are quite the plethora of things. I've got color and cotton. I've got pumpkins, or not pumpkin spice. I got color and cotton. I got classic color works. There's a Weeks in here, a couple Weeks. There's one DMC. This was her face. Yeah, I did change out this color from what I had originally picked because it wasn't enough contrast to do the dark. So I changed that one out. Gold leaf, this would have also been great for the sunflowers on that other stitch. I even have some gentle arts in here. So this is a plethora of a lot of things. But yeah, she turned out so cute. I'll show you my little cheat book. I have a little thing in my stitchy spot, and this sits there, and I write down my colors, and then when I make a change. So you can see this one got changed, this one got changed to quail. But I just, there's my Liberty pennies. It's just a really quick place to have a reference. I need to change that one to sunflower. This one I need to update. So anyway, just thought I'd share that. This is just a little book that I just keep as a really quick reference. I do have two more finished things to share with you. They're not cross stitch, but they are sewing. Quilting is fairly new for me. I've been wanting to find a fall pillow cover pattern to make a pillow for my living room. And then I saw on Instagram, Flamingo Toes had posted about 2 patterns she had for free on Riley Blake Designs, which I will link below. So I went and downloaded them and stitched this up in one day, and it is so cute and I love it so much. Now, this is an 18-inch pillow. The pattern is for a 24-inch pillow. That's pretty massive. I actually have this on a pillow that was already on my couch. It's a fall pillow. It has leaves on it. But 24 is too big. So I made some modifications. These strips in between were called for to be 2 inches. I made them 1, which I really like the look of the leaves closer, actually. And this is supposed to be 2, and I made it 1, so this part of the polka dot. And then I just figured out whatever was needed for the border to finish it off. This fabric is actually what's left over from the backing for my big flag quilt. So I kind of used scraps. The polka dot fabric, so I will apologize if you can see black dog hair all over this. Scout likes to sit at the chair where this sits. The polka dot fabric is actually from Hobby Lobby. And I love it because it's like fall colored dots. So I actually went back and bought more. I think it's something they have all the time because they had it last year. Anyway, so I love my pillow. I'm very proud of it. The triangles were new for me, so that was a fun challenge. But once I got it done, I really wanted like a smaller one to layer with it. The other pattern that's free is a pumpkin with a maple leaf in the center. It's also a 24-inch pillow. It's very large, but I liked the idea of the pumpkin. So I went to my Lori Holt Farm Girl Vintage book and found the pumpkin block and made a 6-inch pumpkin block. So she has instructions in there for 12 inches and 6 inches. I made 6. I used some of the same oranges that I used in my leaves. This was a scrap left over from the other quilt top I just finished. But I made a 12-inch pillow to match my 18-inch pillow. Super cute. I'll put a picture of Scout sitting with the pillows in here. But I'm very happy with my pillow creations that I made over Labor Day weekend. Okay, so those are all the things I have to share today. Let's talk about giveaways. The winner that I picked in Flosstube 14 for the Primrose Cottage Halloween themed giveaway still hasn't contacted me, so if I don't hear from them, I'll pick a new winner in my next video. But just, yeah. And then the giveaway I had last video was this Tiny Modernist Autumn Band sampler with some Ada to go along with it, and I'll put the winning comment up here for Doc Pepper Buster. So if this is your comment, please email me at the email listed below and I will get that out to you. I don't have a giveaway this week. Since I've got 2 sitting here, one of them unclaimed, I'm going to not do one this week and see what I can pull together for next time. So yeah, that's it. That's all I have to share today. If you have suggestions for how to finish that oval that's not a box, I would love to hear it. Also, if you're stitching along with, hey, if you're stitching along with Autumn Folk, someone wants to say hi. Come here. Hi. If you're stitching along with Autumn Folk, we love seeing your progress, and please share. Isn't that right, Scott? All right, well, that's all for today. So I would love it if you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Scott would love it too. And we'll see you next time. Happy stitching. Bye. Say bye. Say bye. Ooh, say bye. Say bye.